All right, boys, let's see what's going on with Loan. How do you guys feel about the new director? He's fine. He was okay. Seems fine. All right.
So it looks like this breaker. Let's look at the trailer.
So this is male scrapper, right? Bro, what is that glow? Oh my god. What is that skin? That shit's kind of ugly. Okay. Damn, that feels impact, dude. The abilities feel so like I'm not even playing it, but don't you guys feel like the impact of these abilities feels so satisfying, eh? Holy, this looks pretty sick. This is gonna be a front attacker for sure, dude. They made his ability so fucking slow. They for sure are making this a front attacker. He's actually slow as fuck. Yeah, he has like a fucking perfect swing. Damn, that's crazy. Oh, or him master. That's kind of cool. Dude, his ability is actually pretty sick.
If I explain what he mentioned about this is that, so for the two class engravings, one is gonna be a front attack DPS. If you use the identity, then it will enhance
He's definitely
your
gonna be big damage
skills and attacks. That's what he said. Front attack, and it will require like high skill level to play that. The other one, the counterpart of the class engraving, is non-positional, like free positional. So you can like just hit the skills on anywhere. That's what he roughly said. We'll see how he's like when it comes out in Korea after 3 days. Okay, the next one is Hyper Awakening. So Hyper Awakening is something.
How does the third awakening?
So it's not something that you can use it right away when you go into the raid. There's this something called Awakening meter, and over the time, the Awakening meter will get filled up, and when it reaches the max, then you are allowed to use the Hyper Awakening. And Hyper Awakening has something that looks like a tripod like this, like passive. And there are 3 paths as you see, and depending on what kind of
boy,
path
is
you go,
this separate from your awakening? Is this actually separate from your real awakening? Because oh yeah, it is. Okay, we're chilling then. No, that's fine. This will be pretty cool.
Utility wise, or maybe like defensive, or more.
Okay,
like
so it's like a sidereal meter.
so on
We
and
each
so
have a
forth.
sidereal weapon as like a.
This will come out
as a third awakening. That's kind of cool.
next summer, by the way, and there is a trailer. So let's look at the trailer.
I literally can't wait for my paladin to fucking wait. It plays this whole ass cutscene. I wonder what this is gonna look like to other people. Because what I'd imagine is, like when Shasta does the freeze. Let's say, when she does like the freeze lines or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? Imagine like from your POV, you just see a blade stand there like this, and then slowly just get frozen and then start danger pinking dead. Interesting. They're probably gonna have to make you invulnerable for this, but you're actually in it for so long that like... I am curious to see how this is going to interact with the game's mechanics. Are you going to be able to actually like ignore mechanics with it or whatever, you know what I mean? It's a lot shorter since we've seen it last time. It's still fucking long though. I have to vote 8 out of 8 to skip it.
Cruising is a continent. If you click the M in your in-game map, there is a continent on the right side of the Archetype, and that is Cruising. And with this new continent, what's going to happen is that the Kazeros raid will come out. This will happen in January, like 1 month from now. And Kazeros raid is... it has some like unique features. He said that it's not gonna be a raid. It's more like a war. Yeah, it's gonna be a war between the protagonist, the Esthers, and also like all the Legion commanders that you defeated will like come back here. That's what he said. And you can use a new skill, not the sidereal skill. It's called companion skill.
Okay. Interrupted, and there's an 8 cutscenes playing through the
Sasha, like so on and so forth. And another thing is that the Kazeros raid is not just a single raid. Yeah, there's a raid inside a raid.
Okay, so what this sounds like to me, I don't know if I understand this correctly, but this sounds like they're making world events to me. If it's me misunderstanding Memo or what, but this sounds like, like a Rifts, if you guys ever played Rift, or even ESO has them and shit, like there's gonna be like little portals in the world where you do small raids, and then as you do them, it summons like the final boss or whatever.
The first ever raid from the Kazeros raid, that's gonna be...
Did they talk about Hell Mode, by the way? That's actually something that I can't even wait to know. Did they talk about Hell Mode at all? Did they say anything about Helicon? No? I don't fucking hate this game. All right, let's go.
On January, after a month, and it's called Echidna raid. There is a trailer.
This seems like it's like a world event. I guess this is like it seems like this is a world event, I guess. Is Vicus? The arena for this looks cool, eh? The music sounds pretty cool too. The real Covetous Legion Commander? Oh my god, they're really doing that? They're really doing that? Oh my god. So we're gonna have Brell's mommy, Vultan's mommy, Clown's mommy. Is that really a thing? It's the lore. Saint said it. Yeah, but guys, it doesn't... Vicus is imposter. This is the real deal. Okay, they're not doing this with every Legion Commander, right? Vicus kicked her out. This is the original. It already exists. No, I know it's already existed. Because I assume Saint said, oh, it's in the lore. But if I write in the lore that, like, Vultan's cock is unsuckable by everybody, it doesn't mean that it's a good story. Just because I wrote it down, right? Just because it's written down doesn't mean it's just, like, suddenly... It's like, oh, it's fine. It's all good. You know what I mean? They're not doing this with every Legion Commander, right? Because this is kind of weird. Because right now, you guys... I noticed, like, immediately, like, I was like, no, it's the lore. It's in the lore. But like, just because it's written down doesn't mean it's like a suddenly good story. She looks pretty cool. But if I fight a second Rel, a second fucking everything, it's gonna be fucking... It's gonna be dumb.
The guy who was holding the sword is the boss of the gate 1. And this, like, girl, this hot woman is gate 2. Okay, and you guys might not know this, but this girl on gate 2, the boss, is the former Lust Legion commander, Echidna. And she got
Knuckles
replaced by Vicus. So Vicus was not the first ever Legion commander of the Lust, she's the second.
See, what I'm worried about is if they just do this shit where, like, it's just gonna turn into, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, she was the original Lust Legion commander. And then Vultan was actually the original leader of all the fucking demon armies of Kazaros. And Belshazzar, we just fight her again. Like, you know what I'm trying to say, boys? Like, it's very easily... I don't know. I just find this as super cringe. That is super cringe. Because technically, it's like, we're already doing the second set of Legion commanders, which I'm like, okay, sure. But, like, if they're gonna just make... It's like, no, guys, trust me. This is the original one. Trust. Kako, I will say, if he's the only one, if he comes back, it makes sense, right? Stuff like that, I think makes sense. Like, in his lore, he leaves, right? Like, that's like, so granted, he gets a pass from me. But bro, like, if they just bring back, like, guys, this was the original, like, I don't know. To me, that seems kind of weird. The fight looks cool. The boss looks cool. I think the arena looks cool. It's like the Legion commanders who were fighting weren't the real ones. There's actually more. I was like, ooh, that's kind of cringe. It's a little cringe to me. And if they're literally gonna even just keep the same theme twice, I don't know. Vicus Live can confirmed. I jumped in after. Doomer? Dude, suck it. Let's keep going.